Welcome to the Scale Builders Guild. It's going to be the best show ever. Josh isn't here. Hope everyone is well. Check in. Let me know where you're watching from. This is episode 131 of the live stream takeover. And it's going to be a short show today because I have the craziest head cold. It's just a head cold. Nothing else. It's just a head cold. Trust me on that one. But we are going to have a guest, Richard Trujillo, product lead, general guy at Axial Adventure, will be on the show tonight. New mic / camera. No, same mic, same camera. It's just a different feed if you're watching from Josh's channel. Although I do have a new camera for that one too. You'll probably hear it in my voice. There is a little bit of a head cold thing going on. But I've got my juice, getting my vitamin C, and my alcohol. So a little bit of both there. I see lots of people checking in. Hopefully everyone is well. We get to grill Richard for info. Drill Richard for info. You can grill him too. He's excellent on a bun. Josh has been away. He's in Las Vegas right now. He's at the NHRSA Nursa show, which is the National Hobby Retailer something or other association. And he's been hobnobbing and glad-handing all of his people from his dealer network. Drill him in the woods. Maybe. Definitely sound nasally. Yeah, I've definitely got something going on here, Paul. But the show must go on. We could not do this, even though it's going to be quieter and more polite and probably a lot more informative this evening than normally. Yeah, at least it's just a cold. Exactly. It could be a lot worse. Could be a lot better. I am so hot. I'm like sweaty. We'll be back to normal soon enough, and then it'll be time for me to go on vacation, which is perfect. I'm going to turn on the AC, and while I do that, why don't you check in? Let me know where you're watching from, and how many things from that show that were already spoiled are already on your list. So it was a big show this year. Lots of cool stuff. One of the cooler things that I found was that HPI is re-releasing the Baja 5B. Yeah. Yes. That one is of particular interest to me because I super enjoyed running K-Pop's Baja, which I am going to be returning to him this week because I'm going to get that electric one. It's electric builder's kit. Yeah, HPI Baja 5B kit, which is amazing. I'm so glad they're bringing it back. I could never bring myself to buy one of the knockoffs. I would much rather have the original. So that's going to be very cool. You may have seen Gunnar Nissen, thank you very much. Hello all, tonight's code, #sniffles, of which I've got those. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And aloha to everybody watching from Hawaii or reading my hat. Yes, the Traxxas TRX4M comes in the Defender or Defriender, as I like to call it. Holy, even in slow mode, these messages are coming in fast and furious. Just like, because I broke K-Pops. No, K-Pops is not broken. It was broken before I got it. I fixed it. No, the TRX4M, Bronco and Defender, both look very, very good. Hard bodies, solid axles, 18th scale, $150. Outrageous. They are shooting for the moon with that one. And I cannot wait to see it in person rather than do a video where you don't see it. We're going to wait until they actually come out. Lots of interesting stuff going on with that for sure. Patty Channel, thank you very much for the $1 dues. Hi from the future. It's Thursday morning in Melbourne, Australia. Thank you for joining us. 11 a.m. It's quite reasonable. That's because we love you, Matt. I didn't want to like the 4M. I kind of want one. Yeah. As soon as I saw it, and I mean, I kind of had whispers that things were coming out. Pardon me for a moment. There's going to be a lot of that tonight, I think. I'm sorry. I apologize profusely. But like I said, the show must go on. Fast Rob, thank you very much. Hashtag I don't have the relax. I don't. I double checked with the test. Just a head cold, which I probably got this weekend. I was having an amazing time up at a private event in a little town called, I can't tell you. I'm offended by your mucus. Well, you can leave. And then, what was I saying? I'm delirious. Where are we, man? What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. The weekend away. Got to drive tiny trucks all day long. Drove a tiny boat, which I thought was really amazing. Rock crawled a bit. Raced around on a track. Got the sledge out. It was an amazing weekend. And thank you to those people who hosted that event. That was beyond the best weekend ever. Yes, $150 does make it an axial contender. Yeah, they, I think, definitely shot right across the bow on the micro stuff or mini stuff with that one, which is pretty cool. Holy cow, the messages, guys. I'm not used to so many. Clearly, there's only one show tonight. Like I said, Rich Trujillo, a shot of bourbon and a shot of NyQuil, and then a fireball shot. I like the sound of that bass hurts. I'll probably take you up on that, at least part of that. I wonder how long plastic ears will last in the Traxxas. Well, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Is it really a cold or is it nose candy? I would not do that, Phoenix. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not. Never been. Cincinnati, Ohio. Oh, Nee is here. Are you sick of us already? No, I'm just sick. Brian Sherwood, thank you very much for a box of tissues. I've got one. So I'll have to replace this one with the money that you gave me. Thank you, Brian. Much appreciated. I am delirious. I'm like losing my mind here. It's been a long day. It's the town of You Can't Tell Us. It's a beautiful area. A lot of people think it's the nose candy today. This is hilarious. Is your back getting sore carrying Josh all these episodes? You must be tired. It's a long, hard road, but somebody has to do it. And it might as well be me. But bushings. Now, that's one thing that I did want to mention. The TRX4M seems to come with bushings. And I think the reason that they did that, one, keep the cost down. Two, I think we know the target market is going to run these in the water a lot. So why would you bother with a set of bearings that are going to get rusted out and break the truck potentially when you can just run bushings and not have to worry about it? Using my noodle. Do you have the TRX4? No, I don't. Nobody does. Okay, let's keep going here. By the way, what happened to the big boat? I still have the big boat, but the small pond that I was driving that miniature boat in was way too small for a 6S monster pro boat like that one. I think the sniffles are from the tears Matt shed because Josh isn't there. No, these are tears of joy. Did I ever get a response from RC Four-Wheel Drive? No, I did not. I'm sure we're just not going to hear from them much. Logan Birdzell, thank you very much. Dude, I absolutely love the VS410 straight axle kit. So glad you said to get it last stream as a first 10 scale. I don't know. I don't see how it could get any better. You're right, Logan. You're right at the top of the totem pole right there. They're amazing. I love mine. Where, can't point. There it is. Yeah. No bearing, RTR must buy later. Yes. All right. Lots of talk about the TRX4M, I guess. Oh, there's Josh now. TRX4M has the light controller built into the ESC2, so you just buy the ProScale light kit and it plugs right in. That is amazing. They've really... I said it to Josh earlier, and I wish I could remember exactly what I said, but it's like Traxxas is that kid in school. Everyone's having a great time. They get their projects done. Just hand them in. Traxxas is the kid that waited until the very last second, checked his work 99 times before he actually handed it in. That's kind of how I see them. Did you look through the mystery box? That's why I was sad. Yeah. Matt isn't actually live streaming. We're just figures in his fever dream. You know what? I wouldn't put it past me. Sounds like I've been outside and seen the sunset kind of cold. Well, I'm definitely overworked and underslept. So it could be a combination of that and the magnitude of videos that I've been producing lately. Both at work and both at this second work. Cody Oscar David, thank you very much. Late night in the editing suite, finally catching it live. Yes, thanks for the stickers. Love you. Long time from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thank you, Cody. Much appreciated. Where's the other guy? He's in Las Vegas trolling the chat. Matt uses only the oh, guys, stop. 390 viewers and only 120 likes. Yeah, let's get those like buttons hit. I don't do it. I just really like this. Oh, you guys are the worst. / best. Run, it's Harley. I thought what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Clearly not. If you watch anything on Facebook, if there was a chance to spoil, they spoiled it. Everything got spoiled. Every single thing. Got hobby shop owners holding up trucks, being like, oh, look what's coming out. Why would you do that? That's our job. Steam from the shower. Yes, I haven't had that shower yet. I wanted to have it before this stream started, but I had too many things to do. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day for videos, so set your clocks early. They're all Gundams. Puffs with lotion. We don't have any of the lotion ones. Pardon me for a moment. I'm going over here again. I do it for you. How much can we squeeze out of Rich? Undecided. Haven't decided yet. We all pay for brass upgrades. I see the bushings as an upgrade I don't have to buy. Hi, Tony CCXRC. How are you? Oh, Tony, DM me an email address, please. Unless you've already given it to Josh. Have you ever considered doing a shop tour? I have done a shop tour. I have done shop tours of other people's shops as well. I'm going to try to convince Headquake to let me do one. He's a pretty private guy, so I don't know if that's going to happen or not. We'll see. Bushings are great in mud and low maintenance, exactly. Low speed, no worries. I agree, RCTNT. Thank you very much for the kind words of get well soon. Some spicy jerky will clear that out. I feel like I missed one. Oh, Blind Guy RC, thank you very much. Hey man, I think there is a T for that bug. Great video on the Earth Roamer, like I said earlier. How about the Series 3 Land Rover? Oh yes, we have to talk about those too. I'm on lots of drugs, by the way. At least I took Dayquil twice. I took a allergy pill. Nothing is working. We're not talking about that sickness, definitely. Where's Headquake Bean? Making music, painting pictures of animals. For the most part, enjoying his life to the fullest, I think. Could you use an outrunner motor in the VFD Trans? Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. I don't see why it wouldn't work. I think a lot of people have already done that. Yes, let's talk about the BRX02 Series 3 Land Rovers, of which there are two, and they look amazing. They were at Nursa as well, so I think they may have shown those off. The topless one, I think, short wheelbase, looks awesome. I cannot wait to get one of those. I am getting one of those for sure. I'll probably even get the long wheelbase pickup because I have a BRX02 long wheelbase sitting right here. I'm on a lot of drugs. Lots of drugs, you say. John Deek, thank you very much. Hey, Matt, do you know of any company that makes a 10-scale RTR semi-truck with trailer? Or maybe a serious customizer who can turn the hauler into a tractor-trailer semi? Yeah, you might need to find somebody to customize that for you. I'm sure it could be done. I don't see why not. I'm surprised actually nobody's tried that. That's a really good idea, John. Vandenberg Farms SK. Is that Saskatchewan? I bet you it is. Thank you so much. Sad to hear you're single now. Josh was a great guy. He's not that great. Like, you guys don't know him like I do. Actually, you do. He's exactly the same person. Yes, for those of you just tuning in, I am battling a bit of a head cold. But I'm doing my best to make it through. New bumper sticker, I'm on a lot of drugs. Cable tie hiding at work so I can watch this. Are you under the desk like Costanza? Pretty sure the SCX6 Honcho was announced a while ago, just not by Axial. I cannot confirm nor deny, although we will be bringing Rich on here in a second. I think it's probably a good... Oh yeah, and the Proline Nissan hardbody as well. Man, so many things. I think we saw something new from FMS as well. Yes, the Apache. All right, it's the quickest, lamest mail call ever. Are you ready? This tonight, we're drinking an Ace Hill Pineapple Vodka Soda. For the vitamin C. Don't do your best, do it right. This is all you're getting. All right, do we know what the wheelbase and the short wheelbase is going to be from Boom Racing? I don't know, but I hope it's like close to scale. So 9 times 88 would be math. I don't know. Wasn't Matt the SCX6 leak? Negative. Not this time. Can you ask Rich what he thinks about OfferUp? I'll be sure to mention that. Somewhere saw the SCX6 for 350. Yeah, that was whoever came into contact with that SCX6 and decided to try to sell it on OfferUp for 350. Boy, if they only knew what they had. Yeah. RC Underdog, thank you very much. I am 3D printing a gift for you and Josh. I hope to give at PLBTF. You are going to that, right? Yes, I am. Tickets purchased. Flights booked. Rental cars rented. Snacks not yet purchased, but I'll be there. Matt battling through illness for the live stream whilst Josh is living out his Zach Galifianakis fantasies in Las Vegas. Yeah, he's a one-man wolf pack. Who sells Boom Racing products? AsiaTees.com does. Wife told me today that she's leaving me, and somehow I still ended up watching this. Gotta have priorities, I guess. Oh, okay. Mail call. Here we go. So, somebody smart was like, hey, those monster truck wheels and tires are too big for the Traxxas High Trail. You should try the Midwest 2.2s. They come with all the right offsets and stuff. So I got those. The tires should be here tomorrow. So I got 4 of them to give them a try. But for the purposes of the mud truck video, I think I'll be running those 2.6 Flame Kings because those are awesome. It looks so much better. You will see tomorrow when you watch What's on the Bench Weekly, episode 11. And the other thing I got the what is this? I got the high performance cab only Comp Wago? What? It's the Comp Wago. Proline. You silly goose. What's a Comp Wago? I think they misprinted that sticker. But yes, that is the Doug Power Wagon. Maybe it's not licensed anymore. Was it ever licensed? I wonder. Anyway, Power Wagon cab only. Don't know why I bought it. I literally don't have anything to put that in. Maybe I'm just getting ready for next year of Lexan. Oh, it's the Wagyu beef. It's great. Take it up with Rich. Yeah, speaking of, let's try to get him on the old telephone here. And bear with me for a moment while I ring him up. We are attempting to reach him. Oh, he picked up right away. That's always a good sign. Oh, the camera's like super. Rich, you're just gonna. Oh, look at you. You look great. Hang on a second here. Oh, you were looking good. Then you blew it. I know. Don't look at me. I'm even worse in real life right now. Oh, what happened? Where'd you go? There you go. Okay, are you ready? We're bringing you in.
Oh.
Here you are. Look at that. He's got it. Hey, I like the facial hair. You look fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Is my background blurred out?
Yeah, completely. Good, because there's probably things back there that we shouldn't see, right?
Right.
Let's do a shop tour at Rich's house.
Okay. First of all, are you seriously justifying bushings? Are you serious? Can you imagine if I did a bushing in any vehicle? You know, oh, they're better in the mud. Give me a break. Oh, no, are you serious?
No, it's fine. It's there.
You gotta be kidding me.
But no, in the small scale, and when you think of who the customer is,
right.
Children, children, they're going to be, Daddy, I got it muddy,
that's what
and
you
then
have watching here is all a bunch of children, right.
I have full-grown adult men who are like, Daddy, I got it muddy. That was a great cold open. Tony CCXRC was like, great opening, Rich. Yeah, we're slinging the mud already today, guys. Yep. It's
Bring it.
Is this the owner of Axial? No. It is definitely not the owner. But Rich Trujillo, if you don't know, he works for Axial. He's a product lead.
I'm a category manager for Scale now. I got a promotion.
Oh, hey, all right. Congratulations. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, and I'm still developing product, but I'm kind of working with the category side of everything now, too. So
very cool. So now it's more about, now you're telling people what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Like, hey, you guys, make sure that when you offload these... No, never mind.
Yeah. Make sure that it has bearings.
I don't care what the price is. Put bearings in it. So you weren't at the Nursa show this year. You didn't go.
No, I didn't go this year. I've gone the last couple of years, but not this year.
You didn't want to go? You didn't want to see Josh again?
Oh, wait, Josh isn't here? Darn, I didn't even notice.
It's such a better show without him.
Yeah.
We're rocking and rolling through it. There's not any long-winded explanations about why he's better at stuff or like how many lasers he used today.
Right,
it's all just fun. It's a much better show.
Yeah, no, this year I didn't go to Nursa. Just that I have a lot on my plate right now. Also, I was on vacation for a little while. My daughter got married a couple of weeks ago. Got back from that, got sick, thought I was COVID, didn't have COVID or whatever.
Don't say that word.
Yeah, I know, I forgot. I forgot what the algorithm does, sorry. Thought I may have had some issues with that, didn't turn out to be that. And then this last week, my air conditioning decided to let go. And it's been 109, 110 degrees. And so procrastination finally bit me in the butt. And so I do have AC now. $9,000
That's
later,
good.
But I do have AC now.
Ouch.
Yeah. It was 87 degrees in my house this past Sunday night at 9 o'clock at night.
That's about as hot as my body feels right now. I'm seriously not doing well, but I'm glad that you've got AC back again. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. So, but yeah, that was it.
So,
It was just a lot of stuff going on, so I
sure.
decided to not go to that one.
Yeah. No, that's fine. It's not like anything came out really. It wasn't a very exciting show.
No.
Oh my gosh, so many things. So many things came out this week.
Yeah.
I guess that whole like supply chain issue is gone, and people are just like aiming to get stuff out in time for Black Friday, I presume.
Yeah, I think that. I also think too that now Nursa really is the show, and it is your main buyers, your dealers. You know, you have a lot of newer dealers that are getting better at social media marketing,
Yep.
advertising, that type of stuff. So I think that that's why you're starting to see more people bring out and bring all the good stuff to the Nursa now.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's really good. I'm gonna go next year.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get in. I'll probably just be like at the door. I'll be like, hey.
Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, I work for Vanquish.
I'm a Vanquish employee. I work for Vanquish.
Yeah, that's how you get in. If you're not, let me know. You can become a Horizon employee for the day. We'll get you.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome, yeah. That's great. But I won't wear the shirt. I don't like.
Oh, dude,
actually,
you have to wear the blue shirt, or you can't go.
Yeah, I'll wear a blue shirt, but I'm not going to wear one of those bowling shirts that Josh thinks is cool, because those things are ugly as hell. I don't know how he gets away. Like, he thinks those are good. So gross.
He likes bushings too, so.
He likes to just... I think he likes to leak stuff. He was walking around that show, he's like, yeah, this stuff isn't... Nobody's here yet. And he's like filming everything. I was like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't do that, but he's fine.
Yeah.
He gets away with it somehow. I get scolded.
Yeah.
We can do. It'll be an episode of Undercover Boss. I can go pretend that I work at Axial. I put on like glasses, and I'll be like, I'll walk around and be like, yeah, I'm a product developer. I make, right. I made the Wraith or something. Just my name's Matt. I made the Wraith.
Right.
It'll work. Be good. A good show. All right. There was something from Axial that may have come out or may not have come out. There was a lot of stuff on social media. Oh, there it is back there. Hey, your camera's not blurry anymore.
Oh, what happened there?
Shoot.
Darn it, I let it out.
You spoiled another one. Actually, technically,
I'm going to blame it on you.
Yeah, it's my show. I guess I spoiled it. It's all right. You guys still send me stuff anyway. So it's the SCX6 Trail Honcho.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It was supposed to be a surprise for everybody, but apparently we're starting to market with OfferUp now. So
Axial Adventure in conjunction with OfferUp, brought to you by. What a mess that was! Holy cow!
Yeah, there's still ongoing investigating into what happened there. Yeah, it's not a legit deal. It wasn't out of our office.
Well, it wouldn't be.
If you've ever seen what was that show on HBO? Remember the one where they were at the longshoremen on the docks?
Oh yeah, what was that show? I remember that show.
Someone's gonna say what it was right now, but whatever the case is, it was kind of like something like that. So there's some issues between them getting off the boat and somehow getting to Horizon, and in between there, some of them walked away. So.
Son of a gun. Well, they'll be caught because their pictures were like super obvious.
Yeah,
like there was like trucks in the background, very obvious. Like you can't sell a full-size truck in a couple of days. So
yeah. So
it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like I said, it was everybody's. Trust me.
Let me tell you one thing.
What's that?
Crime doesn't pay, especially when you don't know the value of these things and you put them on OfferUp.
I was like, hey, can I pick up a couple?
I'd like 4, please.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Like, obviously, I got blown up on my phone. I was getting messages, Facebook, Instagram, text. You hit me up and let me know you'd seen it. Lots of people were contacting me. So, it made for a busy Labor Day weekend on that Saturday and obviously contacting a lot of people. So it was pretty crazy. It
Yeah.
was a bummer to see it pop out like that.
Yeah, no kidding.
we work hard to try and surprise, and bring stuff out like that. But
Well,
what are you gonna do?
regardless, I will tell you, it's still surprise and delight, because I don't know if you know, but I may have driven one.
No, how did you
Yes.
get one?
I bought it on OfferUp. It was only $350.
I know
It
he
was
was
a
selling them
great
way
deal.
too cheap. Man, that was too cheap.
Yeah, what a rip! Like
He did
has
ramp it up,
no
though.
idea.
I think he ramped it up to 550, and then he went to 600, and then I don't know what happened after that. I think he's got enough
Unbelievable.
reports that they finally kept pulling the ad.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
but
too bad.
Yep.
Yeah, it's. I think people are going to really like it, though. It's pretty awesome, I gotta say. You packed a lot more into this one than the JLU, even, and that was pretty great. But this one is special, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. We get upbeat over all the time over the Jeep stuff all the time.
Yep.
And I've explained this every time. The Jeeps are a powerful seller. It's a powerful brand. We do very, very well with Jeep. Yep. And so when that one came out, it was because who knew what was going to happen with the SCX6? Was anybody going to buy it for that price? Was anybody be interested in it? So on and so forth. So it was like, you know what? Having it as a Jeep, you're almost guaranteed you're going to have Jeep buyers buy one. Almost
100%. Yep.
So that's why we started off with the Jeep. But the Honcho was always on the design table there as well. And we wanted to make sure that we could kind of, do something kind of that brings back a little bit of the original trail Honcho in 10 scale, a little bit more modernized, and then base it off the SCX6 so it'll be more it's a more universal body, acceptable. And then a lot of the guys that are on here, we're looking for a little more performance with this cage in the back. You don't have the Jeep corners that want to hit on rocks and things like that, so it kind of adds to performance. So
it's definitely a much more capable truck right out of the box. And that's not throwing shade at the JLU. It's that this one is so much better.
Yeah, it really is. You have the really good looks and the realism of the SCX6 JLU, and then you have the Honcho now where you can really start to push this thing. I mean, a lot of us were worried about rolling over this big Jeep body and that type of stuff. And originally some of the ones that cracked, we had that problem before. They're a lot more, they're better now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the fact that the cage on there and then the body mounting system seems to be working pretty well. You guys should have seen what I was doing, man. I had it above my head. Sorry, can you hear my dogs?
Yeah, I can. I don't think
my neighbor's dogs are going crazy. Well, anyways, I was dropping that thing on its roof from above my head over and over and over and over again to see if the body was going to break or any of that stuff. So really, that was the majority of it. Yeah, really, was the majority of the testing was that part of it. So
that's good. That's good. Yeah, because there's a lot of nice Easter eggs on this too. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a really solid vehicle, and there's a lot of nice little Easter eggs that I'm not going to spoil right now. But there are little things that I found that I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. It's nice.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I think you should be. I think they did a great job. Oh, it's still really super heavy. Oh, there it is. That's all you get. Watch tomorrow, guys. Watch tomorrow.
Yeah.
The other stuff later on. There. See, they're right back there. It does come in red and tan. That's the Honcho SCX10 tan, right? The same one?
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty close. There's two different vendors that produced it, but we got it pretty close to that. So it's close to the same there.
That's awesome. Some people are asking about MSRP. That all will come out when it's officially released.
Right.
I mean, unless you want to tell people, but I think it's probably safe to say you'll just leave it until there's official announcements.
Yeah, we'll give all the official details will come out tomorrow. I can't give up everything. Obviously, we've known that it's been out. People have seen it, and then obviously from Nursa it came out as well. I don't think the pricing. I haven't seen anybody talk about the pricing yet, so I'm not going to mention that.
No, that's fine
for now.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun to do this one. Travis Bear is one of our designers. He was the one who worked on putting this together.
Oh, great.
So he did a pretty good job on that thing, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm stoked about it, and it works really good. The video comes out tomorrow as well. We did the launch video, went out there and had some fun with that thing, and it just reminded me of how much better it is to perform on the rocks compared to the Jeep. And the wheelbase, for everybody to know, the wheelbase is exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
Drivetrain's the same. Electronics are the same.
Mm-hmm.
We just did some things to change the body up there and get that going. So, yeah.
Right. Now, here's a question that I know the answer to already because you scream to me every time I ask. But will there be an SCX10 base camp raw builder's kit?
And every time I'll tell you guys, kits suck in sales.
Nobody buys kits.
But we are trying to push towards that path of having the base camp has been very, very well received.
Yes.
And so because of that, I think there's an opportunity there. Opportunity there for us to be able to produce a kit.
Awesome.
It's not anytime soon. Don't put it on your schedule. Don't, whatever. I mean, yeah.
I've already started building it.
Yeah. Don't buy your Phoenix. You can wait. But no, just kidding. Josh isn't here, so of course I'm going to say that.
He's probably listening. But he's not here.
There's a very good chance that we'll be able to do one of those. It's not in the process right now, but the base camp was very well received. Yeah. And as things start to go on, we could do that. I'd like to do some more features to it if we do, because it is for the kit builders. So I don't want to just put a RTR truck as a kit and call it a day. So I'd like to develop some more stuff. And right now the bandwidth's a little bit tight right now with all the other stuff we have going on. So it's possible.
Great.
It's possible. Your odds have increased a bit from what I normally say.
It went from no chance in ever to we'll consider.
Maybe. Yeah.
That's good. That's really good to hear.
I hate to tease, but it is one of those things where I can't, obviously I can't share exactly what's going on, but I can say that it is a little bit easier to consider it now because of the success of the base camp.
Excellent. That's great. Can Rich say if it's more or less than the JLU6? Let's just wait until tomorrow. We're not gonna, grill him over prices. But one thing I did want to mention, and it just came up in the chat here as well. I know that you were quite close to Losi at in your early days, and very sorry to hear about Gil passing away. That was a real shame.
Yeah, that's a real bummer. Bummer. Pops, I owe him a lot. I mean, he gave me my opportunity to work in this industry, and honestly, what's funny is I was racing an associated car back in the day, running a racetrack, and I was the fastest guy at our track because I was very young. I could actually drive, not like now, and I was pretty damn fast. And it was a local track to the Losi team, and they would come out, and none of those guys could beat me. None of the Losi guys could beat me at the home track. So Junior actually asked me if I'd like to run their car, and they'd give me a full sponsorship. Well, who wouldn't take free parts? Yeah. I was buying that stuff.
Right.
So they hooked me up with the car. I got it, and I ran it, and it was awful. It did not steer for anything. I mean, I went from being like nobody beat me at the home track to I could barely make the main event.
Oh my gosh.
And so after 6 months of trying, I finally just said, guys, I can't do this. I appreciate everything you've given to me, but I can't do it. And I ended up getting a ride from Associated. So I got full Associated reading a little bit. Fast forward 2 years, and I become very close with Gil Losi Jr. because he would come to our track and do all his testing for the Losi stuff. And I'd give him privacy. That. We got to talking, mentioned I wanted a job because I had a kid. I was looking for insurance. He says, hey, I think I can get you one. He got me one with Pops' approval. The first day I walk in, Pop says, are you going to quit on me like you did last time? Like, I didn't realize it was you that we were hiring. You already quit the first time. I don't know about this. And he never, ever, ever let me live that down.
That is
quit
amazing.
After 6 months. But he was the kindest guy. He was very smart. He was ahead of his time when it came to that stuff. Very loyal to his employees. I mean, he even lent me money to buy a piece of crap 4Runner back in the day, and because he was a car guy as well too, and he knew what I was trying to do, and I didn't have a pot to piss in at the time, but he still lent me money to buy this thing, and I get it, and he's like, "You really bought that?" Like, I mean, he gave me so much crap for what I bought, but Really great guy. It's so sad to know that he's not around anymore. So it's a
Yeah,
bummer,
that's a
but
real shame.
I owe a lot to him. So he
Well, I
was,
think the hobby owes a lot to him as well
yeah,
too. A lot of
absolutely.
development and a lot of pushing things forward. If it wasn't for
Yeah,
him,
he was
he
really
was
supportive of that.
he was on a show that I watched. I think he was getting a hot rod done
That
or something.
Well, that was that electric Pinto or whatever it was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
that was the most fake thing I have ever seen. And when I saw it, I'm like, anybody knows Pops? There's no way in hell he would buy that thing. But it turned out, from what I understand, he was actually friendly with the producers of that show and those guys.
Ah,
And they said, "Hey, let's use you as the money guy and say you're going to buy this car and this
right,
and
right,
that
right.
because
That was
that thing
that
was up."
Rust to Riches, that horrible show that
Yeah.
I could
Oh,
not stand.
yeah. It was terrible. It was. Ugh.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Ugh. I'm dying here
Yeah.
today. This
Yeah.
is so bad. Just a head cold, though. Just a head cold.
Right.
Yeah. So it's. I know. I
Yeah.
wanted to mention that, and I know that you guys were close. So,
Yeah.
my condolences, of course.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
So, what else is going on? What else is
Well,
happening?
I like to come on and talk about all the stuff that you guys like. Why would they do that? So let's talk about let's start with the Deadbolt.
The Deadbolt.
The
Yes.
Deadbolt.
Right.
So one of those things
I know why you did it, but go ahead. Tell everybody why.
I mean, the main reason we did it was that we wanted. There's been so much. How many times have you guys complained about we just discontinue something that's been good and whatever, and it's still solid, whatnot?
Me
So
never.
yeah, well, yeah.
I'm nice.
Right. But the Deadbolt, basically, we decided to keep it as an entry level into the category for axial. There was supposed to be, quite frankly, there was supposed to be a bigger spacing with the pricing between the base camp and the Deadbolt.
Mhm.
But obviously, with all the inflation and increases, the pricing went up on it, and so it did have to go up a little bit. But the funny part is, I feel bad for our social media guy because every time they post a picture of the Deadbolt, it's like, "What are you guys doing?" Blah 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 blah. Yet,
Oh, he's been on the internet before, has he?
yeah, but yet we've almost sold out of the first shipment of those
Of
vehicles
course you
already.
have. Of course
So
you have. Because the people who are buying them are not us necessarily.
Right.
It's not for us.
right.
It's for people who are new into the hobby, who are getting started, who want to get into the axial ecosphere, and they want to get in cheap. I think it's a great idea to still have it. I don't mind that it's still using SCX10.2 stuff because there is such a huge aftermarket for those parts.
And that's the other thing too. I mean, let's be honest. There's not a ton of support for the SCX10.3 as far as aftermarket parts go compared to the 2. So there's a ton of stuff still out there. And on top of that, you can still get it for pretty good prices and stuff. So I think it's really good for an entry-level person to get into customizing, learning how to put things together, and that's why we did that. And of course, we updated with the Spectrum electronics and all that type of stuff, and went from there. So that's
it's just the bare bones basic truck, but it gets people into the hobby. And if you don't think that that's a good idea, then you shouldn't be in this hobby because we need people to keep entering the hobby in order to keep innovation and development and money flowing into it. Because if people don't buy things and people are, they get all cranky because it's an older model, it's just going to go away entirely. Scott Oblender, thank you very much. I liked the Deadbolt release. I want to see the AR44 stick around. That's the other thing. The AR44 is a pretty capable axle, and it's small.
Yeah. It's been really good. And like I said, the other thing too is people were saying, well, it's only $40 apart from the other one. $40 for someone who's just coming in with taxes, maybe $50. That sometimes can be whether they're going to get it or whether they're not going to get it. I mean, there's just enough of there, and you could say, oh, well, just spend the 50 and get the base camp. It's not like that, and a lot of these dealers realize that as well. So that's why it's been pretty successful. We're really happy with the release, even though anytime it's on Instagram, you guys suck.
I will argue, and it's probably from a social media perspective, that the way in which it was teased probably wasn't the right thing to do.
Yes. I could not agree with you more.
I love to hear. You're so brutally honest. It's so great. I love it.
I was not aware that we were going to be doing that. I didn't run that project. I actually helped a guy run the project. We have a project coordinator who's been working with us for the last year and a half in our division. And so we gave him this project as one to learn the background on how developing a vehicle will be, while he's also learning to handle everybody's projects and keep it all kind of in line. So he kind of ran with that, and because of that, there was a little bit of I don't know if you want to say blinders, but we didn't get to see everything that marketing was going to do on this particular release. And for
Fair
me,
enough.
I thought it was going to be pretty much just a good, hey, here's a new thing.
Plop.
And then all of a
Plop.
sudden I see someone post a thing and they're like, is it an SCX6 Honcho or Deadbolt? Is it? I'm like, oh no, this is not going to be good. So yeah, we got
a little
beat
bit of
up
an
on that.
over promise, under deliver. Yeah. Art,
Yeah.
you just said exactly the same thing. Cool.
Yeah. So
Maybe
I
this is a fever dream.
It's definitely a learning process. You know, we do have a marketing people
Mhm.
that are changing. You know, Paul Wilhite has left the company and he went to go do his own thing.
Mhm.
I was disappointed because we were actually getting on a pretty good thing with having
Yeah.
someone there who knew what's going on and that type of stuff, and had a message, this Axie Adventure message and stuff like that.
Yep. It was all
so
very focused. It all felt
Yeah.
quite focused, which was good.
Yeah. So we've been, you know, there's a learning process going on with some of this stuff, and I think that this was very clearly an easy thing to recognize. Hey guys, next time we're not, if it's just a color change, a transmitter change, let's not hint it the day before and pretend like it's gonna be some big release, because
Yeah.
you just piss people off.
I don't even think it should have been called new. It should have just been the re-released
Yeah.
Axial Deadbolt.
Yeah.
That's maybe a better way to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
But
Not
moving
my
on.
call,
No, for sure. We don't blame Rich for everything. Just most of the things.
Right, just most of it. Josh likes to blame me for everything. That's the one.
Josh likes to pass blame.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, he is who he is.
So what's the next one we want to talk about?
Come
on. I know.
Is there
Come
something?
on. You got it. How could you miss this next one? What were they thinking?
What were they thinking? Are we going to talk about that special edition?
Yes.
Do we have to?
You know, I'd like to share a little bit about that one and what happened with that. There's actually still some left. It is very, very limited. Okay, that's one thing.
It's so limited, guys.
But so really, what came down to is this was an experiment for our web team, and they wanted to see what kind of draw a limited edition vehicle would have that was hand built, hand painted by staff in-house, and put some goodies to it, and then serialize it and the whole bit and offer it up. So it went out through different people and different channels. I think it was pretty clear that you could tell that it was probably not me working on that one or Randall working on that one. You know,
it wasn't you or Randall. Okay.
No, it wasn't either one of us. But we did try to help them out a little bit in a sense of we did adjust the ride height. Someone cranked up on those coilovers. I don't know why they did that, but it looked good when I saw it leave. And then the pricing, it was an experiment to see what kind of thing would happen with the limited edition. Now, one of the things that we did do, and I don't know if they've announced it or shared that yet, but they have made, to make it special,
it's already special.
Yeah, they've actually added some. They're going to have like this one of those the stands, Judd Rummage stands. What are they called?
Pro Rack. RC,
the Pro Racks. Yeah. So we have special edition Pro Racks that are numbered. They're going to be going out to the people, and believe it or not, we've almost sold all of them. People,
I don't believe it,
dude. I am telling you, it is no BS. It's not me just like, hey, don't forget to buy one. They're almost gone. It is seriously a thing. Like, I was shocked how many we sold. So it was a good experiment in that sense, that it does offer an opportunity there to maybe the custom builds could be the future. Maybe something along those lines could happen. But
I'm creating a poll. Go ahead, keep talking.
No, but again, this isn't the clientele to buy it. Our people here don't buy these limited editions. These are people that come in and are, what do you call it, hype beast kind of type people. They see limited edition basketball cards, baseball cards, shoes, that type of stuff.
Gotcha.
And they can go onto the website. They see these things. It's limited edition. It comes with this rack now. It's going to come with certificate of authenticity. It's got some other stuff. And the cool part is we are back shipping them to anybody that bought them before. And they're going to be sending those things so that everybody does get their certificates and all that type of stuff. So one of the things they learned from it is it needs to be in a better box next time. It can't just be in the same box it came in. It needs to be in a special edition box. But
put one of those put one of those holographic decals on it, like you get on your hats.
Yeah, things like that. And honestly, when this project
I'm spoiling all my great ideas.
Honestly, when this thing came to light, the idea of this project, it was only supposed to be to the online web service only, the buyers online. It was never supposed to see the light of day. But they didn't get too many people on it, and they threw it live on social media, and there you go.
Can't put anything on the internet, Rich. People will see it.
Yeah.
Okay, my poll. Here we go. I'm considering giving you this idea for free.
Okay.
A Scale Builders Guild official, special, limited edition axial model, where I've touched it in some way and added detail, added parts. I go through the parts bin. We find all kinds of cool stuff. We put together a special edition with the Scale Builders Guild branding on it. Is that something that would interest people? I just added the poll. You can go and vote on that.
I'm going to vote yes.
Yes.
I think
1% yes.
It'd be cool. I think as they test this stuff and try this stuff, it opens the door to more of these optional type of things where we could do these custom limited editions. It helps everybody understand what's going to happen, what goes good, what goes bad. You got to try.
Totally, 100%.
I don't blame them for trying. I think they swung for the fences, and obviously they struck out on the way the messaging came across and what was done. But I think they also learned that, hey, you probably need to get some more of the axial guys a little more involved with this. It's not that simple. So I think that we could do something like that. And I think it'd be cool to do something with you and have you, put some touches on it, and then I can blame you.
Yeah, well, totally. And I know you're saying it out loud. Yeah, you're saying it out loud right now, but as soon as you get off this call with me, you're going to text me and be like, no effing way. Get out of here. There's a lot of funny comments coming in. Will the SPG edition come with a cold, too?
Yeah.
You best not be touching anything at the moment. Matt adds one of his bumper stickers and calls it good. We already know a better developer. We already know you're a better developer, Josh. Is Josh in here again? Somebody banned him.
Yeah.
Chris? Oh, excuse me. I'm dying. This is going to be a short show, everybody. Chris Ishii, Thanks very much. Will Axial have a booth at WRCCA?
Not that I'm aware of. I know that we're going to have some of the guys there. I don't think we're going to actually set up a booth, but I believe Randall's coming out, and I'm not too sure who else is coming out.
That's like a rock crawling? Right? I presume that's a national.
Yeah, Cougar Buttes. Yeah, I believe so.
Cougar Buttes. All right.
I think it was a Cougar Buttes, yeah.
Dude, the SPG edition, I know.
So bad.
I'm so head cold sick right now. It's brutal.
That sucks.
The SPG edition comes hand painted by me.
Ooh, that'd be super limited edition.
Oh my gosh. One.
You know how much we'd have to charge?
$4,000.
Right.
And that's just covering my fees. All right. Maybe was Rich the body model for Cutter or Keith? I heard Josh was down there at Nursa, and guess where the Vanquish table was?
No way.
Right across from RC 4-wheel drive. I'm sure it was very awkward at first. Although not for Josh, because Josh has no shame.
He don't care. He
does not care.
He don't care.
He
doesn't care at all. Yeah.
Even a little bit. If I were there, it would have been awkward.
I will say it was pretty funny to watch. I will admit that.
Yeah, I know that
I
you worked there a while back, and
right.
I'm sure that you were probably like mystery box.
Yeah, no comment. Yeah. Well, I should say, actually, back when I was there, that's when they were doing the golden ticket. I think they had the mystery box of the golden ticket and some other stuff. So they were giving out
Yeah,
some pretty killer stuff. So,
yeah. There were a
you
few
know,
mystery boxes where if you just got a mystery box, you might get a kit. So that's the sort of mystery box I'm down with. But
was there any other feedback from other people that bought those saying that I got something good or something
no, I got
better?
the exact same stuff. That was some of
Wow.
the other comments we got. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's
Yep.
interesting.
Yeah. Not good. But like I said, haven't heard from them. So probably won't ever again. Well, you know what, Rich? I'm not going to keep you much longer. It's been great having you. Thank you so much for sharing the SCX6 Honcho. There it is. I had to lean over too, just in case it was behind me. They're going to be a lot of fun. I highly recommend an SCX6. It's an entirely different driving dynamic and experience, and one that I would heartily endorse.
Cool. I appreciate that. I appreciate you having me on here. I'm sorry you don't feel too good. Happy to
It's
come
all
back.
right.
We'll answer everybody else's questions and all that stuff. But hopefully, I've hit some of the big ones.
Yeah, I think we definitely
Why
got
did they do that?
The major ones out of the way. I appreciate that very much. It's always good to see you. And will you be at PLBTF this year?
I will be there on Thursday and Friday. I'm not there Saturday because my nerd side is going to prevent me from being there. I've been to the Hot Wheel convention for the last 25 years.
Nice.
And they moved it to the same weekend as the Hot Wheel convention. So I have a bunch of friends that I meet with and go there to and hang out with. So I will be going there on Saturday, and I'm missing Saturdays by the fire, but I'll be there Friday.
Cool. That's great. Maybe swing by our house because we got a house that we rented. So
you can
come by and have a hamburger or a hot dog or something.
Yeah, that sounds good. My cousin's burger thing is going to be there, Boggs Burgers. Everybody liked those last year. So
sick. Okay, great.
You'll get one of those things.
Yes. So. Heck yeah. All right. Well, I'll buy one. I'll buy one for you. You can eat it.
I get them for free. My cousin. He hooks me up. I'm family.
Okay. I'll buy one, and you can still have it because you know, be nice. Right. Thank you so much, Rich. Great to see you, buddy. We'll see you again soon.
Okay. Sounds good. Take care, everybody.
So nice to see him. What a great guy. Hang up. All right. There, we're rid of that guy. Good. BT coming in hot. Thank you very much. Definitely do an SBG special. Yes. That would be kind of cool, I think. The poll seems to be doing quite well in my favor. So, a steam-powered edition. That's another idea. But yeah, thank you. Definitely do an SBG special. That would be very, very cool. I would like to see that myself. Rich is the best. I like it when Rich comes on the show. All right. Like I said, short one tonight because I am feeling so lousy. I've used 40 Kleenexes since we started this stream. So keep your eyes peeled tomorrow. Get up early. There's going to be a couple of releases, at least one, probably two, because we have What's on the Bench live coming. And it's regularly scheduled time, 8 a.m. There may be something before that or after that. Who knows? But yeah, there'll be definitely things going on tomorrow. Lots of, man, so many releases. How many were there? I'm trying to think of how many there were. It's just a head cold, guys. It will be fine. That's why we're ending the show early, so I can go to bed. Let's end that poll. 93%. Holy cow. That's good. We'll keep it cheap. Keep it cheap and cheerful. SBG Edition comes with MTRs out of the box. See, there's still RC four-wheel drive products I like. All right. SBG Axial better include a matte driver figure. Good one, Jesse. We can make that happen. I think that's possible. Hot toddy it up and see everybody tomorrow. A metric ton of releases. So many things, guys. Yeah. I think that's going to do it. Let me thank some people. Gunnar Nissen, Patty Channel, Fast Rob, Brian Sherwood, Logan Birdzell, Cody Oscar David, Bly Guy RC, John Deek, Vandenberg Farms Saskatchewan, the RC Underdog, Scott Oblander, Chris Ishii, and BT. Thanks, everybody. Have a great... It's not a Tuma. 10 o'clock. Have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of the week. And enjoy all these great things what this hobby has to offer. Man, oh man, get out there, enjoy these things. It's such a great time of year. I love it. That's it. Have a great night, everyone. Josh might be back Friday. I'm not sure. If he isn't, maybe I'll do a little bit of a live stream. Who knows? Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Love you. Bye.